The dream is sold to us for decades. Retire and finally see the world. The glossy brochures show vibrant, carefree seniors strolling on Parisian streets and relaxing on cruise ship decks. But what these pictures don't show you is the brutal reality that, for many over the age of 70, this dream can quickly sour into a nightmare. Let's be perfectly honest. After 70, travel is no longer just a simple vacation. It's a gamble. A gamble with your health, your finances, and your long-term independence. The changes our bodies undergo at this stage of life don't take a holiday. A simple trip can expose you to risks that could turn a dream, getaway into a stressful, costly, and even life-altering ordeal. Too many seniors learn this lesson the hard way, stranded in a foreign hospital, drained of their savings, or returning home more broken than when they left. Welcome to Blessed Elderly. Today, we are not here to sell you a dream. We are here to give you a dose of reality. We are exposing the 5 hidden dangers, the brutal truths about traveling after 70 that the travel industry won't tell you. This is not about fear-mongering. It's about giving you the knowledge to make wise, informed decisions. Because protecting your well-being is more important than any passport stamp. By the end of this video, you will understand the profound risks involved and be equipped to decide if that next trip is truly worth it. Let's get started. If you found this video uplifting, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content that celebrates a life of vitality at any age. 1. The Medical Minefield. Sudden health crises far from home. The number 1 most critical danger of traveling after 70 is the dramatically increased risk of a sudden health emergency in an unfamiliar environment. At home, you have your doctor, your routine, and a familiar healthcare system. On the road, you have none of that. As we age, stable chronic conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, or diabetes can become unstable under stress. And travel is a physical stressor. Long flights can trigger blood clots, deep vein thrombosis. High altitudes can strain the heart and lungs. Unfamiliar climates can lead to severe dehydration or heat exhaustion. A minor issue that would be a simple doctor's visit at home can escalate into a life-threatening crisis when you are thousands of miles away. Consider the terrifying story of James, 74, who planned a relaxing cruise. Days into the trip, in the middle of the ocean, he experienced severe chest pain. The ship's basic medical facility was not enough. He was trapped, waiting for hours for an emergency evacuation to the nearest port, every minute of delay increasing the damage to his heart. He survived, but the dream vacation became a traumatic ordeal that exposed just how vulnerable a traveler can be when a medical crisis strikes far from a proper hospital. And then there is the financial devastation. Many seniors are shocked to discover that their standard health insurance is completely useless outside of their home country. Without specialized travel insurance, a hospital stay, an emergency surgery, or a medical evacuation can result in bills upwards of tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, wiping out a lifetime of savings. Your pre-travel mandates. Mandate number 1, full medical clearance. This is not a suggestion, it's a requirement. Get a thorough health assessment from your doctor specifically discussing the risks of your intended trip. Mandate number 2, comprehensive travel insurance. Do not leave home without it. Ensure it explicitly covers pre-existing conditions and, most importantly, emergency medical evacuation. Read the fine print. Mandate number 3, research local healthcare. Know the location of reputable hospitals and clinics in your destination before you go. Your health is too precious to leave to chance. In a foreign land, you are on your own, and preparation is your only true safety net. 2. The invisible threat. Heightened exposure to infections. After 70, your immune system is not the fortress it once was. This makes traveling an open invitation to a host of germs, viruses, and bacteria that a younger person might easily fight off. but that can lead to serious complications for a senior. Think of an airplane cabin. It's a sealed tube of recycled air, packed with people from all over the world. It is, quite literally, a sky-high petri dish. Respiratory illnesses like the flu, pneumonia, or even aggressive common colds pose a significant risk and can lead to hospitalization. Then there's the danger on your plate. Food and water safety is a major concern. Your digestive system is more sensitive, and foodborne illnesses like E. coli or salmonella can be far more severe, causing debilitating dehydration and prolonged sickness. A meal that a local enjoys without a second thought could land you in the hospital, as your body has no immunity to the local bacteria. Public spaces, restrooms, hotel rooms, rental cars are another battleground. Surfaces like doorknobs, remote controls, and tray tables are teeming with germs. For seniors who may use a cane or walker, your hands are constantly in contact with these public surfaces, increasing the risk of transmission. Your defense protocol: practice aggressive hygiene. Wash your hands frequently and relentlessly. Carry and use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Be a food and water skeptic. Drink only bottled or filtered water. Avoid ice cubes. Steer clear of raw foods like salads or uncooked seafood. Stick to meals that are thoroughly cooked and served hot. Create a barrier. In crowded airports or on planes, wearing a high-quality mask is a simple and incredibly effective way to reduce your exposure to airborne viruses. While traveling, you must operate with the assumption that every public surface and unfamiliar food source is a potential threat. 3. The exhaustion trap. The brutal toll of travel fatigue. The sheer physical exhaustion of travel hits seniors exponentially harder. It's not just about feeling tired. It's a deep, systemic fatigue that can linger for days or even weeks, ruining the trip itself and requiring a lengthy recovery period once you're home. The culprits are numerous: disrupted sleep in unfamiliar beds and noisy hotels. Jet lag from crossing time zones, which studies show takes seniors significantly longer to recover from. The physical strain of sitting for hours in cramped seats on a plane or bus, leading to stiff muscles and swollen joints. This exhaustion is the direct precursor to our next danger, because a fatigued body is an unstable body. When you are sleep-deprived and physically drained, your mental sharpness dulls, your coordination falters, and your reaction times slow to a crawl. Richard, 75, learned this the hard way. He and his wife booked a 2-week European tour. After a 10-hour flight and a significant time difference, he was utterly spent before the vacation had even truly started. He struggled to keep up with the walking tours, found himself needing constant breaks, and couldn't fully enjoy the experience because of a persistent fog of fatigue. He spent the trip waiting for it to be over and the weeks after recovering from it. The vacation had become a chore. Your energy management plan. Build in buffer days. Plan a full day of rest after you arrive at your destination, before scheduling any activities. Do the same before you fly home. Hydrate relentlessly. Dehydration is a primary cause of fatigue. Drink water constantly, especially on flights. Reject the overloaded itinerary. A packed, back-to-back schedule is a recipe for burnout. Choose one key activity per day and allow for rest and spontaneous relaxation. A vacation is not an endurance test. Recognize your limits and respect them. Pushing through exhaustion at this age is not a sign of strength. It's an invitation to disaster. 4. The stability crisis. The catastrophic risk of falls and injuries. For a senior, a simple fall is never simple. With age comes a natural decline in balance, reflexes, and bone density. A fall that might have been a minor. Embarrassment at 40 can result in a broken hip, a major surgery, and a permanent loss of mobility at 70. A single misstep can irrevocably alter the course of your life. Travel environments are riddled with hazards you're not used to at home. Uneven cobblestone streets, poorly lit hotel hallways, slippery bathroom floors, and steep staircases with no handrails. Many tourist destinations, especially historic sites, have zero accessibility accommodations, turning a simple sightseeing outing into a dangerous obstacle course. Linda, 78, was in great health and dreamed of seeing Italy, but navigating the ancient, uneven streets was a world away from her familiar neighborhood walks. One evening, on a dimly lit curb, she lost her footing and fell, breaking her hip. Her dream trip instantly became a nightmare of foreign hospitals, emergency surgery, and a painful, months-long recovery. The vacation she had saved for and dreamed of became the source of her greatest physical setback. Remember, the fatigue we just discussed is a massive contributor here. When you are tired and in an unfamiliar place, your risk of a misstep skyrockets. Your injury prevention protocol. Footwear is non-negotiable. Wear sturdy, supportive shoes with excellent grip at all times. Leave the stylish but unstable shoes at home. Use your aids. If you use a cane or walker at home, you absolutely must use it while traveling. This is not the time for vanity. Scout your environment. Be hyper-aware of your surroundings. Scan for uneven surfaces, poor lighting, and potential slip hazards. Move slowly and deliberately. Choose destinations wisely. Research the accessibility of a destination before you book. Prioritize places known for being senior-friendly. No tourist attraction is worth a broken bone and the loss of your independence. 5. The financial black hole, insurance gaps, and targeted scams. The final danger isn't to your body, but to your bank account. A travel mishap after 70 can become a financial black hole, draining your retirement savings with shocking speed. We've already touched on the catastrophic cost of medical care abroad, but there are other major risks. Trip cancellations, for example. If a sudden health issue prevents you from traveling, many airlines and hotels have ironclad no-refund policies. Without cancel for any reason trip insurance, you can lose thousands of dollars before you even leave home. Furthermore, seniors are prime targets for travel scams. Criminals and fraudsters specifically look for older travelers who may appear disoriented or unfamiliar with their surroundings. They use tactics like fake taxi services, elaborate overcharging schemes, or fraudulent vacation deals online that take your money and give you nothing in return. George, 76, considered himself a careful man. He booked what he thought was a fantastic hotel deal for a tropical vacation. When he arrived, he discovered the hotel didn't exist. It was an online scam. Stranded and panicked, he was forced to pay double his budget for a last-minute, legitimate hotel, turning his relaxing trip into a stressful financial scramble. Your financial shield. Insure your investment. Purchase a robust travel insurance policy that covers not only medical emergencies, but also trip cancellations and interruptions. Book with reputable sources. Use well-known, trusted travel agencies or booking websites. If a deal seems too good to be true, it is a trap. Guard your money. Avoid carrying large amounts of cash. Use a credit card with strong fraud protection. Be intensely skeptical of anyone who approaches you with an unsolicited offer or a sob story. Your financial security is the foundation of your independence. Do not let one poorly planned trip jeopardize it. Conclusion and call to action. Health crises, infections, debilitating fatigue, life-altering falls, and financial ruin. These are the 5 brutal truths of traveling after 70. Does this mean you should lock your doors and never leave home again? Not necessarily, but it demands a radical shift in perspective. The goal is no longer to conquer the world with a whirlwind tour. The goal is to prioritize your long-term health, safety, and peace of mind. This may mean redefining travel. Perhaps it's exploring the beautiful attractions closer to home. Perhaps it's taking shorter, more manageable trips to destinations with excellent health care. It means choosing wisdom over risk and safety over spectacle. Your life is a precious gift. The years you have should be filled with quality, independence, and security. Don't trade that for a risky trip that could take it all away. Here at Blessed Elderly, we are committed to giving you the honest, no-nonsense advice you need to live your best, safest life. If this video has served as a valuable reality check, please help us share this critical information. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You need this kind of honest advice to navigate the challenges of life after 70. Second, give this video a like. It signals that this is an important safety message that more seniors and their families need to see. And finally, let's build a travel safety guide right here in the comments. Please share either your #1 safety tip for senior travel or a travel experience, good or bad, that taught you an important lesson. Your hard-earned wisdom could prevent a crisis for a fellow traveler. Thank you for being here. Stay safe and make wise choices.